Hey guys, so I know it's been a while. I apologize for that. Let's just say that I've been going through a lot recently, both emotionally and physically. I switched jobs. My mental health had a bit of a blip halfway through the year, so I took some time to myself. I know that doesn't seem like I'm saying much because I don't really make videos that often anyway, but I promise that this is the start of hopefully a revamp to the channel. Don't worry, the second half of the makeup challenge tutorial video with Shah is coming. She's been on my case about it as well, so I'm definitely trying to get behind that. But having spent last weekend at RTX, I'm in much more of a gaming kind of mood. And with that in mind, I thought I would show you something I've been doing in Fallout 4 recently that is to do with Rooster Teeth. So without any further ado, let's turn around and explore my Spectacle Island build, which is a certain base from a certain Rooster Teeth series. Now if we come over here...
Let's trade some things.
Sure thing.
Oh look, we have Lopez. I wonder where we could be. Now, I have taken some artistic licensing. I mean, obviously the shape of Spectacle Island is, malleable to some degree. But I don't remember there being a helipad there in Blood Gulch. And I don't remember there being any freelancer outposts right in the middle. In fact, I believe the whole of Blood Gulch was a freelancer outpost. It's a training ground. But if we look this way, please ignore the sound of the generator. I'll just, there we go. If we look this way, you can see a red flag flying in the background. If we turn this way, you can see a blue flag flying in the background. Intriguing. So, let's have a wander around. We come down here. We have Tex as our weapon seller.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
I'm sure you do. And yes, I am wearing the NCR armor from Fallout New Vegas. It's just my favorite. It looks so bitchin'. And as soon as they made the armor for Fallout 4, I downloaded it straight away.
Hi.
So over here we have Doc, who is our doctor.
Gonna pass.
All right. Excuse me.
And yes, obviously the power armor is pretty much standard. There's one or two additional pieces, but it's the Spartan helmet that really makes the difference here.
I'll take a look.
And of course, Wash is our armor merc. So if we go this way, for some reason we have Caboose wandering towards the blue base. At least I believe that's Caboose. Slightly worried. Yeah, he just seems to be wandering. Just seems to be wandering. As you do. Up in the sky, every now and then you'll see fly overhead, is an empty vertibird with an AI pilot. That is one version of Sheila. I would toggle my focus on her and use VATS, but every now and then when I do, it seems to crash the game. Probably because this thing is so heavily modded. But as you can see over here, we have the freelancer flags flying. If I turn this way and start heading towards blue base, I did see Sarge a minute ago, but don't know where he's gone right now. And here, hopefully this won't crash the game. There we go. Is the tank version of Sheila, which I'm so happy about. Yeah, and here we see Sarge just casually strolling into blue base. There we go. Thank you, Sarge. You must have heard me. And somewhere around here, oh there we go, is Church with his sniper rifle. I haven't left anything out here. Around here, we have Tucker running the bar. Now he does have.
Look like someone that needs a drink.
Yes, thank you, Tucker. I really.
Can we
do.
trade a few things?
Let's just trade some things, because if I remember rightly, Halo Energy Sword. Nice. It's a key that unlocks your death. So, oh, and of course we have Sister, who is just staring at a light.
Excuse me.
You looking for something to wear?
And
Not right
she's
now. No problem.
just a regular trainer, apparently. Okay. But yeah, I have got all the blue team flags kicking around the place. Not bad, not bad. I've got armor workbenches. I've got, you know, power armor frames, advanced power armor workstations. Some of these things are modded in, like the Halo battle rifle, which isn't actually the battle rifle. And Church, that's not how you use a staircase. That's really not how you use.
Yes?
Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna leave you doing your own thing. Down here, as you can see on the floor, we have the blue pad for if I did decide to actually make them into the correct teams properly, and then they will fight. Now, the standard ones in the game from one of the DLCs are, I believe, permadeath pads, whereas the ones I've modded in, they basically fight, and it just doesn't stop. So I thought I'd add that in as a little extra feature. It's Sheila buzzing around overhead again. Now if I come this way, this is when it starts to get really good, in my opinion. Because of the way that I've got everyone set up and where their jobs are and what their jobs are, we can basically create the opening of the first episode. So if I stand here and turn collision off, fly up a wee bit, move a little closer. There we go. Oh, too high. There we go. And now we can recreate the opening of Season 1, Episode 1 with Simmons and Greer. Now, I could go into a lot of detail with some of these things. I'm not going to, but I will just, you know, briefly bullet point them. Red team flags everywhere. If you've been paying attention when I've been looking at some
just wanna trade a
of
few things.
their armor, so let's go this way, you will see that the power armor pieces have actually got specialized components to them. So, for example, Donut having the medical torso is because for, what, a season or two, everyone thought he was dead. Bit of a spoiler alert if you haven't, you know, caught up on a good 5-year-old season right now, I believe. But, you know, I thought I'd give it to him. And then he's got the recon helmet as well from the, what, second series episode, one of those two, where he throws a sticky grenade and it lands perfectly on Tex inside of Sheila. So I thought I would help him out a little bit there. I've also got a surgery chair here because I didn't know if I wanted to make Donut the bartender of Red Base or the hairdresser of Red Base. If you know Donut well, you'd probably know that that would fit him quite nicely. And here is the red team pad, as I said earlier on. And the red team's power armor stations, you know, just general chemistry stations, armor workbenches, etc, etc. You come back out. It's always pleasing to see that, just seeing those two up there. Now, you might be thinking, oh, that's it, that's quite a nice little base walk around, less than 10 minutes, not bad. Ha 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 ha. Well, let's just say I have a few Easter eggs. The TARDIS isn't one of them. It takes me a hot second to get there. We come all the way back round towards Blue Base. All the way round the back. And we walk through here. Oh, what's this? It's a little shed with the Rooster Teeth flag flying. I wonder what could be in here. Oh hey! I recognize those gauntlets. I recognize that pistol. And I sure as shit recognize that scythe. That's right, I've thrown in some RvB Easter eggs. Now, I would have Weiss's sword, but unfortunately the creator of the RvB weapons mod hasn't decided to include it yet. Which, you know, I mean, I kind of understand because I know what Weiss is like. But at the same time, you can't have the Team RvB weapons without completing the set. It's not on. It doesn't make much sense. And I have one last Easter egg for you guys. All I have to do is run back to the freelancer outpost in the middle of the map. Igboos. And once we get up here, what is this? Freelancer outpost alpha. I know I said that wrong, but you know, I named it wrong. It's actually Freelancer Outpost Alpha in the show, so yeah. They've got 2 foot lockers for wash and for text. Got the RvB poster on the wall, just cause. Weapon, the actual workshop for the whole map. And what is this? An achievement hunter Easter egg. Let's go down here and see what I've built, shall we? Okay, I love loading screens. Just, it makes perfect sense coming down here as well. So straight away you can see, bam, AH posters everywhere, red versus blue posters everywhere, an open sign, exit signs, and now if we come down here, dramatic reveal. Dun, 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 dun. I'll get to those in a minute. So if we come this way, we have the actual silence, the noise cancelling wall protection stuff, whatever it's actually called, and a YouTube poster, and a sofa called the VR the Champion sofa, VR the Champion's chair, and it doesn't come up, but it's a VR the Champion's mic. This is how, you know, in-depth I've made this. I probably shouldn't have done. It's probably taken way too much time and things like this, but still. So I've got Ryan's TV, Ryan's PC, Ryan's desk with all the games, Lindsay's, Jack's. We come around here, then we have little Jay, we have Michael, we have Gavin, and of course we have Jeff. Complete with Cone from the RvB Easter egg. So we have an Easter egg within an Easter egg. No one say it. It's not 2010. And excuse me. And of course, behind Jeff's desk, we have bottles and bottles of booze, which is kind of redundant now as he's stopped drinking, but still. Also, posters back here. So if anyone has seen Laser Team, you'll get this reference. Also, this reference isn't actually to Rooster Teeth. This is to one of my best friends. He's started to make YouTube videos as well. He did a couple of Fallout base walks around about a year or so ago. I'm trying to get him back into videos. He's the one that actually wants to start doing stuff more like Rooster Teeth. He's the one that introduced me to Rooster Teeth about, over a decade ago now. So, yeah. It's an in-joke, don't worry about it. If you know him, you'll get it. And then, of course, the Griffisms poster with the Protect Me cone, being said cone. More of the padding, more Achievement Hunter stuff all over the place. Rooster Teeth first, double gold member, because, yeah, I had to get the double gold. If I could, I would remesh one of these boxes to look like the actual RT box, but for now, this is the best I can do. Oh, and what is this, I wonder? Just one through here. Okay, and not so subtle nod to my own channel, I'll be honest. That's kind of patting myself on the back, but there we go. We should be recording this, coming soon, hopefully. I've been saying that for the last couple of years, but that's another project that I've been working on with Hammy, so hopefully. Yeah, it's gonna be a while. Anyway, and around here we have miscellaneous shelves, nothing on them, nothing going on, and a grave for Ray. Now, I want to actually edit this at some point so it looks more like a proper gravestone. And it has the full name and everything on it. But, you know, I made this quick. I was more focusing on the actual base upstairs than down here, if I'm honest. But yeah, so that's that. And all of these are fully workable computers as well, if my character will... There we go. So I can actually load holotapes in, play the games, everything like this. And through this door, I believe, is just... Yeah, it's just the bathroom. Nothing much going on in here at all. Literally just a work toilet. So, yeah. That's what I've been working on so far. I'm trying to throw in more Easter eggs as time goes on, you know, as more mods come out, or I catch up with older RT shows, new RT shows. I want to try and put some Day 5 things in here at some point, if possible. But for now, that is everything. That's literally it. I have nothing else to say. I've been rambling for 16 minutes, and I believe that is literally it. Unless I did this. Because for those of you that know Red versus Blue, and you know that this is an actual freelancer project, if we come down here... Ooh. It looks very Institute-esque because, you know, Project Freelancer does. But I decided to build a little underground area that you literally can't get to without console commands because screw it, why not? And it's basically meant to be the director's way of maintaining the Blood Gulch outpost as a freelancer project. And that, I believe, is everything for now. I will do my best to add more Easter eggs in and do a much shorter video in the future showing off what I've been working on. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for sticking with me through all of this, you know, arming and everything else. When I do Let's Plays, I try and look at them like streams and decide I'm not really going to edit. So, apologies in advance if that's not your jam, but it's basically setting the tone for future videos. Thanks very much, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.